Oh, hello. What's going on, guys? Charlie Rivera back once again in the Drunken Monkey Studio, representing the 6 in 60 podcast. Remember, guys, available to you on iTunes, Stitcher Internet Radio, available on Podbean, and, of course, our wonderful website, 6in60.net. Got a very interesting episode for you guys today. We're going to talk about John Travolta a little bit. He's really more of just the segue point to talking about Tom Cruise, which I have news for you. Your opinion on him? Way off. We're going to talk about Chubby Chasers and the guys who wind up with those Chubby Chasers. And for once, I'm not the chubby dude in question, which is weird and a little disappointing for me. I got to be totally honest. In the studio, of course, me, your guide to the multiverse. That is 6 in 60, but Gerard Dolan, the most fallible co-host in the business. And that's right, I didn't misuse the word. Look it up if you don't understand it. John Rivera sits down and we learn uncomfortable things about his past. Not really, but kind of really. And we talk a few more things. And don't forget about Alex. Alex is back in the studio. He may not be very good at podcasting, but he is very good at showing up. And when it comes to 6 in 60, that's all we ask for. Guys, sit back. We're going to try something a little different today, but still wildly the same. 6in60.net is the place. All of our sponsors are available on our website, as well as all of our goodies like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and even Snapchat. 6in60.net podcast right now. Let's do it. Oh my God.
John Travolta's so gay.
He's
The
not
more and
gay.
more I watch.
Not allowed
Shit.
to be
I'm-
gay.
Wait, was that an intro? Because that's an amazing intro.
I'm more insulted by the very fake hair he keeps using.
Yeah.
What was that movie that we saw on Netflix where he had the fakest beard ever? Just
You're
grow a
talking-
beard.
You're asking John?
Something when
Not me.
something where he was hunting someplace and he had a fake chin strap, but it just looked like an actual strap to the hat.
It
It
looked
looks so
insane fake.
Yeah.
How is it no one on set that's like, John, stop it? Sam
And
Jackson.
John is such a
that's-
terrible name, too.
That's
Like, he's
woo.
just... No, John.
Oh, that's true. Fuck
That's the
that
gay
name.
one.
Did
That's
I ever tell you
lame.
about like that? I prefer... It's so funny. I prefer Jon
Naturally.
over John.
No, but please tell me more reasons why you're obsessed with my brother.
Yeah.
Did I
do you
ever
have
tell
a-
you why I want to
Why do you have a preference?
Oh,
John, run. He's going to cuckold you.
God. If ever I have to do something involved with Ryan being sad, I'm running away from Jordan real quick.
Another
Terrible.
thing that will... My one girl is John. And again, my one guy
John
for that
just-
top 10
I
is
spit
Ryan
all over
because
the fucking-
Ryan would be jealous of me fucking John.
Yeah, well,
no, actually,
yeah.
no, it'd be you.
John, I would not want to watch you fuck my brother.
Yeah, you would. Don't lie.
I also feel like you'd let John fuck you. That's how obsessed you are with him.
So let's just go ahead and move right on.
Right
Get-
on.
Get a little closer to the mic.
No.
We've been doing this for 2 hours, and still you refuse to be near your microphone. Pretend it's not a pinga. It's clean. It's not the one Gerard
I
spits on.
can't see the screen so good. Is that all right?
No, I claimed
fine.
my microphone. He just ruined it.
I pretended it wasn't a pinga for a second and it raped my mouth.
Oh, son of a bitch.
The mic just
Fucking rape. I just got Bill Cosby by a fucking microphone.
The fact that Gerard
All
didn't
the
see it.
microphones
The
need
fact that Gerard
names.
didn't see it
I
was
didn't see it.
fucking amazing.
Gerard, I went to go lift the mic stand up so I could see
Yeah.
the screen. And the mic said, oh, yeah? Boom! Like him flying out and right into my mouth.
I think, hold on,
Holy
real
shit.
quick.
Your mouth was a little open
Oh.
too.
All
I
the
feel so
microphones have
dirty.
new names. Mine is Stinky Pete.
Yeah, it is.
John's is Bill
This is definitely
Cosby.
Bill Cosby. You fuck.
Charlie's would be Stephanie. Just
Aw,
because.
damn it.
Yeah, because he
Go
can't
with
get away
the
from
theme.
it.
That
Sure.
mangled
So-
clit.
Ew.
Oh, God.
Who's R5?
Who's R5? Bobby.
Oh, God.
It's never really
Why? Is
being
it
used.
flaccid and useless and his girlfriend hates it?
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah.
John, talk to me, man. What do you got?
No,
All right,
it's
so-
Ryan because it's never here.
I want to take this
Fuck you,
opportunity
Ryan,
to
piece of
He's
shit.
not
I
on the
fucking
show.
hate you so
Or
much.
listening
You're
to the show,
such
for
an
that matter.
asshole. Like, why are you such an okay, sorry.
Wow, your ex-boyfriend and you did not
Yes.
have a
No,
happy break.
I hate those.
I actually texted him the other day.
I know.
Was it something to the tune of "fuck
It was
you,
such
I
a
hate your
throwaway
guts"?
invite too. I was like, if you're not doing anything, you want to come on. He's like, well, I have work until 4:30.
I am definitely recording.
and then I could
just
come
so-
over. And then I was like, no, we record at 3. So, nah, it's all right.
Oh, you're delightfully evil.
Nice. All right. So we're going to take this opportunity. This is a public service announcement. Anyone, if you start off disagreeing with this concept or thought, you're wrong. And I enjoy this opportunity to show you how you're wrong. But we'll gladly take you back when you inevitably flip sides and you come to reason.
Fair enough.
Tom Cruise may be the greatest actor of our generation.
Stop. Stop already. Greatest of our generation? Who's in our generation? Just Tom Cruise?
Just people that
Seth Rogen?
These are the includes just the movies that you've seen because you don't watch old movies really. You've seen.
I've seen some of
He's
his
basing
fucking
all of that
Maltese Falcon.
statement off of Cocktail.
I need to state this.
A lot of it is.
I need to say this. I like Tom Cruise in stuff.
All right,
was
let
in
me
a
ask
lot
you
of
this.
genres.
Let
only-
me ask
yes,
you
please.
this question. Okay.
I liked him in Legend.
The justifications for best or what have you, these titles that we give to stuff. If you have a car that's shitting the bed and you take your car to a mechanic consistently, but you've taken your car to other mechanics, and no matter what the problem is, no matter what the car shape is like, no matter when this happens to happen, you take your car, this one particular mechanic never lets you down. Would you feel comfortable saying, this fucking guy's the best mechanic?
Yes.
All right. Using those parameters.
Damn it. I mean, no, I hate that mechanic. Fuck him.
Using those parameters, let's just go ahead and look at this motherfucker's movies. His first movie, we don't know. It's called Endless Love. Who the fuck knows? Taps, you guys may not have seen.
It was a military movie, right?
Yes, for
Yeah.
sure. He was very good. Then The Outsiders, which anyone who is in the know
That was his
will
third
would acknowledge one of the best fucking movies in ever. All right?
I'm not trying to fight you.
Yeah.
So I will say this. Outsiders fucking rules.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Next movie, Losing It, which I'll be honest, I'm not really particularly familiar with. But the movie after that,
I like the way you just said losing it, though.
Losing It.
Say Tom Cruise stars in Losing It.
Tom Cruise stars in Losing It.
I now want to see it.
Alrighty, the next movie after that, Risky Business.
Dope.
Has anyone jerked off to a movie anymore? Possibly that
Yes.
wasn't outwardly a
Yeah.
porno?
Clueless.
A
I've fucking
borderline-
spanked it to a lot.
Borderline porno movie and dynamite to boot. All the right moves. Amazing. The movie after that, Legend, which Gerard had his pants off for sure.
Top Gun. It's gay, but I love it.
Of course, who doesn't? Color of Money, unfucking believable. Next movie is Cocktail.
First, I'll tell
love
you this.
Cocktail.
I have a very special relationship with Cocktail. Cocktail used to play on WB a fucking shit ton.
Right.
There were
The
two cuts
midday
of it.
matinee.
The midday matinee would
That
start
was one
on.
of Jen
Was
and
that
I's
Saturday or
bonding
Sunday?
moment.
Saturday or Sunday
It was a
that on?
Saturday midday
So
matinee.
they would do this crazy
Or
shit.
Sunday.
They would show the first movie happened after cartoons, so it's like 11.
Right.
12 o'clock, you get.
Was it 12?
It was,
so
I think it
12.
was 12 o'clock. You got
but
like
then
Spaceballs,
The
Young
last
Frankenstein,
it ran
Legend,
until it did like 2
till
or 3
5.
movies.
till like 5 o'clock, something like
So the first movie and the last movie sometimes were the same movie.
Mm.
So I see Cocktail right after watching like Ninja Turtles and G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this movie's adults are fun. The second time it played was less edited.
Nice.
And a titty stayed. When he's smashing her on the fucking little beach,
that. Mhm.
you see titty.
Oh,
and
that's
my
kinda
little
nice.
child brain was like, titty! I knew right away.
Yeah.
You're born gay or straight. Cocktail was proof.
Yep. Cocktail is basically established what side of the line you're on.
Yep.
That's dynamite.
You either
right
want to
there.
fuck Tom Cruise or you want to fuck that chick.
Yeah. Elizabeth Shue.
Mm,
How dare you, sir?
sorry.
It's all right. I forgive you.
Brian Flanagan, he played.
So fucking good. All right. So let's move on up the line, shall we? The movie after that is Rain Man, which we'll put it
Farted.
this way.
Definitely farted.
Wow.
when you go on the Great Movie
It was a
Ride,
good
it's
movie.
included on the Great Movie Ride. Ergo, one of the all-time best movies ever. Born on the 4th of July.
Ron Kovic all day.
I never saw that one.
Days of Thunder. Far and Away, the Gerard Nolan story.
I never saw Far and Away.
Far and Away is fucking dynamite with the hottest Nicole, what's her face, has ever
Nicole
been.
Kidman.
Nicole Kidman, all
Ugh.
fresh faced
I'd
and
still fuck her.
legitimate and like
She's-
no plastic surgery.
Mm,
Just the curly iris.
everything, yeah.
Oh, just great. St. Patrick's is back. I take it back.
Yeah.
It's all we're gonna make it April too. Days of Thunder, Far and Away, A Few Good Men,
Lieutenant
The
Daniel
Firm,
Kafif.
Interview with the Vampire,
Amazing.
Mission Impossible.
Love it. Dad
Jerry
hated
Maguire-
that movie.
All right, let's back up a second. Let me just put a pin in this and say I'm not bouncing around and cherry picking these movies. This is one movie.
He has a good
every
track record.
movie back to back.
He's like
to back.
20 and
He's
3.
he's also really good. And I know movies were a different beast back then. But again, just to rewind a bit, Rain Man, 88. 4th of July, 89. Days of Thunder, 90. Far and Away, 92. A Few Good Men, 92. The Firm, 93. Interview the Vampire,
He
94.
doesn't stop.
This
Well,
motherfucker,
do you
remember-
but
I
he
think-
doesn't overcrowd
Do
it.
you
here.
remember Jerry Maguire? Do you remember fucking Tom Cruise's time that he took off from making movies? No, because there isn't one. He's
But
a
he
fucking
also
movie star.
he never
just
oversaturated
well,
a
no,
year.
but I mean that has as much to do with
Like, well,
with
yeah.
the companies release the producing
Yeah.
releasing stuff. But let's just keep on going, shall we? All right. So Mission Impossible era begins now with the first one.
Love the first Mission Impossible.
All of them are
When
unbelievable.
everyone dies in the fucking elevator shaft,
the first
I
5 minutes,
full on was like,
and you know every one of those actors. You're like, what the fuck? Jerry Maguire. Now that your girls are involved, now they're happy. Eyes Wide Shut. You know, if you had any semen left in your balls from when cocktail was over, or Risky Business, say goodbye to the rest of it for Eyes Wide Shut.
Did anyone understand Eyes Wide Shut though? That movie makes no fucking
What
sense.
was
to me.
there? Now it's a married guy movie. Now it being married. Now you get it.
You get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or
It's
like
about.
a
It's
deep
about.
relationship
It's
type
about.
of-
It's a relationship
to a
movie for
single
sure.
What's up with
guy.
those-
It's like
What's up with the mask?
you're
fucking?
fapping to it, really.
Because you gotta
not
get,
going
you gotta get
into
out of
the
the house
plot.
sometimes, dude.
Fair enough.
Magnolia is like a very very highly regarded movie. That's kind of like an
Steel
upper,
Magnolias?
not Steel Magnolias, just Magnolia. Mission Impossible 2.
Hate his hair. Love that fucking movie.
All right, now in my opinion, we see the first kind of
Flop.
chink in the armor with Vanilla
More
Sky.
so than Eyes Wide Shut?
The Asian in the armor?
Yeah,
Boo.
poor Wang. He never saw it
I'm
coming.
the Bracknut. Look at me, everyone.
Vanilla Sky straight up
Racism.
just sucked. Again, Eyes Wide Shut. It's a Kubrick movie.
That's-
First of all,
Eyes Wide Shut.
Vanilla Sky, was, like a lot of
terrible.
schools make kids watch that fucking movie. 'Cause
really?
Yeah, I think it was Vanilla Sky. Or I gotta text
Is it like
Jen
what
now.
not to do in movies?
No, because she was telling me
bad.
that when she was in I think high school, she's like, oh yeah, they made us watch Vanilla Sky and blah blah blah. I'm gonna ask her now to reconfirm.
Ask her. We'll come back. So let's move on down the line. So he quickly shakes that one off with Minority Report,
Which fucking
which is a
rules.
fucking dynamite movie, and launches him into what I call his kind of
comeback
his
tour.
sci-fi, his prediction of what the future will be. No, not even comeback. This motherfucker never went away.
Fair enough.
Minority Report followed by Last Samurai, Collateral. Let's stop at
I
War.
love Collateral.
Collateral's dynamite. Let's stop at War of the Worlds. War of the Worlds. A lot of people like, oh, that movie sucked.
It did.
Okay, that's fine. When's the last time you saw it?
War of the Worlds, I actually re-saw it like a year and a half ago.
Okay, and you still thought it sucked.
I thought it was. I thought there's somewhere in there was a good movie.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Have you heard the original radio broadcast, the Orson Welles?
No, because we're not old.
I
But that also in
I-
school they
I
made
have,
us do in
though.
English.
I have.
Tell me where that
words.
deviated. Remember when we talk about sometimes when you hear the same story from two different vantage points?
Yes.
It's like picking up a history book
Yeah.
in Vietnam and a history book in the United States and reading about the Vietnam War.
Hmm.
It's the same event seen from two angles.
Correct.
Now, with that concept in mind, tell me where the story deviated from his movie and the Orson Welles radio broadcast.
I don't think the story is bad. I think focusing on his family, I thought all the shit. It's not his fault. I'll say that much.
his
His
he
son's
was good in
character
it.
is utterly unlikable. I think he's.
What about the
I
girl?
think he's okay in it.
What about the little kid? How can you not
She's
root for
fine.
the little kid? What it did was it took a worldwide event and
Mm.
said, "Look at these fucking three people." In essence,
Yeah,
anyway.
I thought it. Again,
All right, so let's say it's 50-50. So we're split. Let's
of all of his films, I think that and Vanilla Sky belong
Okay.
on the same rung of shitty.
All right, fair enough. Let's just take it to modern day because there's one other true stinker in my opinion.
I think
All right.
what the real problem is, though, with Tom Cruise that a lot of people focus on is like, oh, he's batshit crazy. He's a Scientologist. We don't understand.
Well, yeah,
So-
we'll get to
so
that in a
he's-
second,
but
I'm sure.
Give me
If
give me
you-
2 seconds with
I
it.
feel like if you
No, that was your cue to shut the fuck up. We'll get to it in a second.
fine.
No,
Forget
just
it.
hold on to that thought. 'cause
Drink
it's
tea.
fine.
That's a
important.
good thought.
All
I'll
right,
hug
so
you to
we're
death.
gonna take
Bullshit.
it. We're gonna take it all the way up the line, and I'll just stop at the stinker, okay? Because otherwise they're all dope.
Never heard of Lions for Lambs.
Mission Impossible 3,
Dope.
Lion for Lambs, Tropic Thunder.
Brilliant.
Stop it. Valkyrie.
Don't get
fucking
emo
great.
at me,
I'm
Gerard.
not.
Fucking hug you.
Now, here's the clanker, Night and Day.
Woo! That movie sucks dick.
Yeah.
Fucking
It was
terrible. But you know
bad.
whose fault it was?
Night with it was
Hers?
night and day.
There's
Cameron
another stinker.
Fucking Diaz.
There's another
She
stinker.
sucks dick ass.
It was
Mission
night
Impossible.
and day, sir. Jesus.
Ghost
Kid
Protocol.
nuggets.
Awesome.
Loved it.
Now again, okay, so let's
This movie is
Rock
the
of
worst
Ages.
film he ever did.
um
Rock of Ages is one of the worst films of all time.
it's not a good movie. But not his fault.
I thought you liked that
He is
movie.
awesome. I love the. I'm not proud of this. I really like. I love the musical, and I know it's a cash grab. It's the equivalent of fucking
It's
Cats.
Yeah.
I love
it's
it,
a
though.
I thought you
jukebox
loved that
musical.
movie.
I thought
and
he
I was like,
sucked.
this movie is
Nah,
fucking
he's-
complete
I
dog
thought,
shit.
I thought it sucked. It wasn't his fault, but
He may have been miscast in it, so to speak.
yeah,
But I thought he did a great job. But
he couldn't save
But
it.
people, when first they heard about the casting for Interview with the Vampire, because
Yeah.
at the time that was it. That was Twilight. That was Harry Potter. That
Mhm.
was the big off the shelves thing. And then when he was cast, even the author was like, "That's the worst choice. He's not my Lestat. This and the other thing." And then
He's
he
amazing.
knocked it out of the
And
park.
there's been what 2 other Lestats on film? They both blew.
At least one that I know of. I don't know about 2. But regardless. All right, so keeping on. The next one, Jack Reacher, Dynamite, Oblivion, awesome. Edge of Tomorrow, great. Now, announced you have Mission Impossible 5 in post-production. It's in the can. And coming up, you have Top Gun 2
oh my god.
and Jack Reacher Never
I don't
Go
think
Back.
Top Gun
haven't
2 can be
seen
made.
Jack Reacher.
Top Gun is the 80s movie. I don't think it
Dude,
can
that
be done
volleyball
now.
scene is
I
spectacularly
don't think
queer.
it needed the montages, the
that
shirtless man with the
volleyball
skimpy fucking
scene,
Sure.
all of it.
if I
can't-
had
there
a
can't be
vagina,
Top Gun 2.
I would have to fucking rub.
You-
So, just regardless of the gayness of Top Gun's volleyball scene, now, with that list of movies, you've seen a healthy
really
slice out of that body of work. Both of you have, I know.
Yes. I've
So,
seen most of his
Think
films.
of all the movies that I just listed that you have seen, and think of the bad ones. What kind of fucking statistics is that?
Yeah, it's like 20 and 3.
If it's
I will
baseball,
say-
he's hitting about 850. He wouldn't be
I'm-
in the Hall of Fame.
No.
He would need a new Hall of Fame built for him, and he'd
If
be
you're going
all by himself.
statistic-
I will
wise,
say
yeah.
this, based on statistics,
I fucking dare you.
based on
You guys or any listener
Yeah,
to
no.
give me another actor with a similar body of work
Yeah.
with more winners on the list than fucking Tom Cruise.
I'm upset that you're so accurate because who the fuck played Lincoln?
Daniel Day-Lewis.
I dislike most of Daniel Day-Lewis's films.
I wouldn't say that, but what I will
I know
say
you
is,
wouldn't say it. I'm saying it.
but
Hey Daniel,
but
I
look
know
at
you're
his body.
listening.
He's
I
tremendous.
know you listen to 6 and 60. Fuck you.
He's busy making shoes. Don't fucking distract him. He's tremendous. Again, probably all time. one of
has
the
more
best all-time-
stinker. Has more stinkers though.
I don't even know about that.
What was
but-
that musical
but
he
doesn't-
did?
I feel like Philip
Oh,
Seymour
that
Hoffman
movie
would maybe
sucked a
have
dick.
a similar track record because there's not really any bad movies he was in.
Tornado. What was that movie?
I'll tell you right now.
Twister?
Twister. Yeah, he's
It
in
was Twister that he was in?
Yeah,
See, I didn't mind Twister, to be
Twister
honest.
is-
It was all the
Twister's
offshoots after that because
considered
that
one of the
became the craze
worst.
when like Twister came out.
Oh,
They did
boy,
all
was
those
it bad.
those fucking
They
national
have
disaster.
They have about the same
natural
amount of
Goebbels
films.
disaster.
might not be as bad as Hitler, but he was still bad.
Can I just say this? They were both in Mission Impossible 3,
Right.
and I would dare say Philip Seymour Hoffman played the greatest, most original villain of all time.
Dynamite villain.
Just because it was so different. That one fucking monologue he has where he's talking about Tom Cruise's wife, and I can't do the impersonation, but he does something along the lines of, I'm going to find her. And I'm going to kill her. I fucking shit my pants a little bit.
I think Harrison Ford might have a similar track record. No.
For the record,
3
Harrison
Star
Ford.
Wars, The
He may have
Fugitive,
been-
The Patriot,
he may
Indiana
have been
Jones.
fucked by his early
They're
career.
Dynamite, but his latter career is
Philip Seymour
shit.
Hoffman?
Yeah.
Philip Seymour Hoffman may have been fucked by
I
his
hate
early
how right
career.
you are.
Triple
about it.
triple bogey on a par 5 hole, 1991. Meh. My New Gun, never fucking heard of it. Leap of Faith.
See, he's fucked
He
because
starts
of
at Scent of a Woman.
his body type.
He
He's
does
not gonna
he
be
does
like,
Scent
you
of a
gotta take
Woman
jobs.
and then does Joey Breaker. My Boyfriend's Back.
Oof. Some of these movies have to be Showtime.
Money for
exclusive.
Nothing. The Getaway.
Who are we talking
Come
about right
on.
now? Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Sulcer.
Who are we talking about
The
right now?
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Okay.
And might I say also, not only whether you even love all
Twister.
this movie, you've seen almost
Yeah.
all of these
Yeah,
movies.
And
have
a lot
you
of them
seen
are very
inherently
quotable.
for hours.
Have you
And-
seen Montana? Next Stop
And he had some
Wonderland.
big movies in the
This
80s,
is fucked
the
up.
90s,
Listen,
2000s.
Not to be way off point,
He's
but
still
this
relevant.
guy's
Yeah.
this
No, he
guy's
is.
career is crazy. He does
like him.
He does Scent of a Woman in '92, a bunch of shit, and then the next thing of note he does is Boogie Nights.
Oh, we're talking about
So
I thought we were talking
between
about Tom Cruise.
97 and 92, he does nothing but shit I've never fucking heard of.
Yeah.
Then he does Montana, never heard of it. Next Stop Wonderland, Big Lebowski, we're back in. Patch Adams is the next thing of note. Yeah, he does a lot of shit. He does a lot of really bad films. He's in Red Dragon. Oh, poor guy.
Oh, Red Dragon is not bad at all.
But it's not great.
Red Dragon is pretty
I
good.
don't know. I liked.
Sorry,
for what it
my
was.
bad.
I liked Philip Seymour
25th
Hoffman.
Hour, I think, is amazing.
25th
I love
Hour,
that.
I know.
film.
25th Hour was.
Then
That's probably my all-time
then his
favorite fucking
career-
Ed Norton movie.
you know what I think? I
It was
think a lot of
great
people's
fucking movie.
problem with Tom
especially
Cruise,
the
maybe
fuck scene
Tom
where
Cruise.
he's in the fucking mirror. No,
Yeah.
he's talking to the priest. It was
Oh,
right
you
in
know,
the
I thought you were
confession
talking
booth.
about the imaginary fuck session between Philip Seymour Hoffman and young Gabtooth. What's her face?
No, I was
No,
the-
dude,
when
Philip Seymour
when
Hoffman
Ed Norton's
full-on
like fuck
does
this, fuck that.
more. He does more shit than quality.
There you go.
Okay.
By
But-
he's batting
And,
500
and
maybe.
again, I'm going exclusively by the concept of, who's the greatest mechanic you can think of? Yeah, the fucking guy that never lets me
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise, if you're listening, I don't care what crazy space
His
gods.
pants are
you
off.
pray
It's
to.
weird.
I don't care whose couch you're jumping up and down on. Yeah, I know Katie's fucking with Jamie Foxx right now. It's okay, baby.
She's fucking with Jamie Foxx. now?
Yeah.
She
Sarah
wanted-
Silverman was with him recently.
Jamie
too.
Foxx is able to walk that
I'm
line between
so
like
done with him.
I'm funny and charming, suck my dick, because everyone does.
I'm so done with
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx though for some
It's
reason.
okay. I mean, he's
I
I can't
never-
wait for fucking.
I liked him in Booty Call.
I
and-
can't wait for the Mike Tyson biopic.
and Held Up.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fucking dope. John,
Charlie.
one last thing to Tom Cruise, bro. Let him know that they're still fans.
Just Tom, all I'm gonna say is there's a comic book coming out with your name all over it. Keep your eyes peeled for U.S.
The
Comics first
Impossible
release.
Mission.
Oh,
At
God
Read
damn.
US Comics on
the
Twitter.
Cocktail stories. Cocktail
ReadUSComics.com.
monologues.
We're with you, Tommy.
How was my brother never a politician? He sold me on someone who I would have said was a certifiable douche. Maybe 4 minutes before we started recording. He gave me a heads up on what his topic was. And by a heads up, he wrote really big on a piece of paper, Tom Cruise. That's all the notes he needed. He had that in his phone for IMDb. And that clearly I worked faster, which is why I also pulled it up. Maybe that's true. Who knows anymore? I don't. Do you? Nobody knows. Next down the pike, we're going to talk about Jen. For those of you who don't know, good old Jen is Gerard's fiance. And it's not only a joke that she has shitty vision. She does have shitty vision. The only reason she would marry such a boob, like one of my best friends, Gerard. Gerard, I know you listen before you post, or maybe you don't. If you do, let me know I said this. Let me know I called you a boob. And I know that you're half as invested as, I would say, a third of the audience. Because a lot of people already checked out. They were like, Tom Cruise, not our friend. But now we're talking about skinny chicks who love fat guys. That's like my favorite thing. If I could get a second date up in this bitch, I'm one date Charlie. I'm like those one wipe Charlies. Only it's one bad date. Single? Give me a call. I'm desperate. Even if you're ugly. Fuck it. Make this shit happen. Jen being a chubby chaser right now. 6and60.net.
We went and got sushi, went a little shopping after I got out of work, and I picked up Ben & Jerry's because it was a fucking sale. So my plan was to eat a little bit of Ben & Jerry's, watch a movie,
Okay.
and fuck. I ate a whole pint of Ben & Jerry's,
To
and
the
the
point where
problem
you
was
no longer wanted to fuck?
no.
You're like,
I
I'm good.
No, I
Like-
felt fine.
I feel
Felt fine.
diabetes
Nothing.
setting up pretty good. So.
Nothing. I don't know what the fuck happened. I just completely pigged out. on Ben & Jerry's ice cream.
It's because you now have the go-ahead from Jen to
Nice.
look like
You're
shit.
like, either way, I'm
You're
good.
like this. I was trying real hard
Right?
not to be a total
It's like
pig.
worst
But then
case
she was
scenario.
telling
If
me,
I get
she's like,
really
I
fat,
used-
I'll just grow a beard. Jen will be totally cool with it.
Well, she told me, she's like,
He
yeah,
grows the
I
beard
kind-
first to
well,
like
she
cover
said,
it.
I used to be a chubby chaser in high school. Ask Jess, her best friend.
That's just
I'm like,
'cause
oh my God, used to? Ha 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 ha.
You
Referring to my
can't
fat.
steal my joke.
No,
that
I said
just
I
used.
literally said the same thing to her. I'm like, used to,
I'll
and
show you
I
literally.
have a spoonful of fucking
It
cookie
just-
dough
it
Ben &
just
Jerry's
looks like
approaching
cum
my mouth,
dripping out of your mouth.
Dude, it was so good. Ben & Jerry's and then sex. Oh my God, delicious.
The only thing better is if you could have done them both at the same time.
Which he tried, but Jen
yeah.
gets all sticky.
No,
Man,
but
stop
then
moving your head. You're knocking the Ben & Jerry's cup off.
But then I
Oh,
put the
God.
empty cup in my garbage pail on my side of the fucking bed.
Right.
When I got to work, she texted me. She's like, you can't eat in the bedroom anymore. Your garbage pail stinks.
That's
Like,
how you get
oops.
ants.
Oops.
Like, those are my condoms.
At least I'm not putting them in the crawl space of my basement. Am I right?
No, horrific.
First of
dude.
all, it wasn't a crawl space.
Whatever.
Drop ceiling.
Drop ceiling. Same shit.
Now, these are things that I could bring with me or that were there already?
You would want. It could be a magical plane that crashed that for some reason had one of
It's
everything.
like
that
a
you love.
random Dropbox.
Let's see.
Charlie's gonna do his off the fly. I know him.
There's only one pen in the office.
Oh, oops.
The
I don't
sacrifices.
have one. Sorry.
The sacrifices I
Yeah,
make
this
for
was
you.
just a last minute
faggots.
thing, and then I have a would you rather's, which are fun. That'll eat up some.
Are
time.
they?
Yeah, sometimes.
I need empirical
I
evidence.
was trying to find really dirty, fucked up ones, but I couldn't, and I didn't have like enough time because this whole week.
It's just because you were on dirty sites and you were like, haha, oh, this is much better. I'm just gonna jack it.
Yeah, accurate.
Accurate and disgusting.
Venom. Coming out.
Venom looks really good.
He does. Out of all of them, you know what was annoying me was when like these were really hard to get. People were buying a shitload and doing customs, and it was just annoying me because
Why does that annoy you? That's like the whole point of it.
Shitload, and then making them like more custom. But the whole time I'm like, I can't even find one. Fuck you.
I really love. There's this hoochie on Instagram
Yeah.
that with the pop vinyl. She's just. I don't think she started it, but she's one of the like free the pop because so many people leave them in boxes.
Yeah.
So their whole thing is about open them, customize them, put them
I
on
won't
bases.
go as that far. Like I got. What did I get? I'm cool on opening them, playing with them for a couple minutes,
Also, for
and
the
then
fact
putting
with
them back.
these boxes, it's not like they're hermetically
Perfect.
sealed. It's almost like
No,
they
see,
encourage you to.
Gerard is a boxer,
I'm a boxer on
not
display,
like not like Cool
like
and Rocky.
this is staying out because I have an extra. I have an unmaxed Batman that's out because he makes me happy seeing him being all Batman-y. I have a couple. My Headless Herschel, which is hard to get. He's like $60 or whatever. I traded. I have him out just because he looks cool with the head on his side.
I think that's
you
that's
know?
funny because like the way
Him
he is
you
in
can't
the box,
appreciate in the box.
Doesn't he have the little spacer?
There is a bit of a space.
See, he is like box
That's a
worthy
visual,
because it
though.
looks.
It
No, but,
looks
like, he
cool
keeps
though
his
with
head
him.
off the neck, and the neck's all bloody. It's a stub.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, the cool thing
Interesting.
about that, I don't know if you knew about. You
I
guys knew about
don't
it.
because I just
There's
buy
a
them.
magnet
I don't.
ring on
cool.
it, so you
Oh, it
you don't
goes right
put
back?
it. It just snaps right in, then
That's
snaps out very easily. So
How
you're not,
much
like,
do you love
slowly
that little-
wearing down the nub?
That's
if you
why
know
he's
what I mean?
expensive because people were like, "Ooh,
He's cool. He's
they
definitely
should
cool.
make a pop vinyl Monty Python, and make a
Yes.
Black Knight, and just have the arms and should pop off.
there is
They're doing Monty Python.
Are they really?
Yeah, and the Black Knight I think comes with a rabbit.
That's funny."
fucking amazing.
Yeah, you didn't know?
I did.
Alas,
Go,
they're not.
I'll send you the
Gerard,
link. There's a whole list. That
never.
they're doing.
He's
Clueless.
never looking at that list.
They're doing a.
You do not understand how opportunist my brother and I really are.
Huh.
Like it's your enthusiasm, Wayne. You guys have to be the ones to be like, they're fucking making Boondock Saint ones because my first
They
thing
are.
is like, oh, where are they?
Yeah.
Oh, they're not coming out till 2 months from now. I'm like, God, fuck them then.
Yeah.
Like I don't give. Like, I'm not gonna look
Well,
at
it's
a
cool 'cause,
prototype
like I
and
saw
jack it.
Seinfeld on there. I
Yeah.
saw Clueless, and
I
just
saw
a
the,
shitload of
I
them.
might get a
Breakfast
it's
Club.
queer, but I
The
might
John
get a
Hughes
share.
movies. Yeah, I saw
That
that.
would be awesome. Gerard's a real. Who's the guy from 16 Candles that couldn't get the girl?
Ducky.
You're kind of our ducky.
You mean
Like I know you're engaged, but you're
I-
ducky.
which one? I got her. I got Long Duck Dong.
You like pre-order them or they already out?
They it was the same thing like Bizarro, the Hot Topic pre-order.
Hot
exclusive.
Topic has the fucking scam, bro. They're like, we'll take them
Slap
early.
a red sticker on it, and it's early. Yeah. They had the 16 candle ones, and I got those just because it makes me happy. Just seeing Long Duck Dong, just the name alone is like, okay, why?
See, what's funny is one day I'm gonna
Harry Potter one's gonna
one
be
day
sweet.
I'm gonna legitimately quiz you on the pops you have.
Yeah.
You're like, no, I think it's great to like some obscure one. I'm just gonna be like,
Yeah.
have you ever seen this fucking
I
movie?
have He-Man. I hate He-Man. I
How
bought him because
dare
it's hard
you.
to find.
You son of a bitch.
That's see, that's the crackhead in
Did
you.
I tell you the monthly change of guard at work?
Where you change them out
I
every
always have
month.
two
Yeah.
up and on display at work.
Nice.
But I always I make pairings, but that like make sense to me. Like right now,
See, I would do ones that make completely like
Oh,
just
really?
stupid.
Well, it's not that
like
they're-
Venom and Long Duck Dong.
Well,
I
like
can
it
see
makes
it.
sense mostly to me. Like last month it was He-Man and Lino.
Yeah.
What a fucking team up that would have been.
Yeah.
You kidding me?
You're making ultimate team ups. That makes sense.
This month though, I have this
Captains.
month I have fucking whatchamacallit, from Serenity. What's his name?
The main guy.
Mal Reynolds
Okay.
and Captain Kirk.
Okay. That
Now
makes
I
sense
own
too.
again. I own Han Solo, but he's a whole different.
He's not a captain.
Yeah.
He's different. He is a captain. The Millennium Falcon.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
not a famous like that's
Do you
not
have
what he's
Han
famous
Solo? Did you
for.
ever get? Oh, you did. Would you get him recently or?
no, I got him not this Christmas. The Christmas before that.
Oh, okay.
He's up to like $120 right now.
I know. I got him for 30 not too long ago.
Nice.
That's what I do. That's how I roll.
That's a
See?
steal.
And I got
a
Genie
fucking-
Genie for 30. The ones I'll get would be like if I found a Rocky for 30. Fuck you. I know your limit's 25. I'm buying it for you. And
Yeah, Rocky is the one,
He's-
and that's
he's
just because
a-
he has the
he's
curl
like a
lip.
buck
I've
right
got
now.
Rocky too.
Fuck that.
It's just he has the little curl lip.
It's dynamite. Also, my Elvis is up there.
Ugh. You.
My
Which
Vegas
one, though?
Elvis I have.
The 50s or the 70s?
I've got the 70s Elvis. The
Vegas.
Vegas
I
one.
want
with
the 50s
Chubby.
one.
50s one's good.
Is he
50 one's good.
chubbier?
No.
They should have done
Beautiful.
chubby Elvis.
He's got the fucking. He's got the cape, and he's
Yeah.
got like the phoenix on the cape with all the,
I
like,
didn't
the
see the back of
rhinestones.
it. That's awesome.
Oh, he's
That's
beautiful.
awesome.
That's
a lot of
because
them
even
are
if you
really-
owned it, you
are
would never
really
see the
nice.
back. I think
No,
that's a better
I
call
take-
with you though.
I
I
take them
imagine
out.
if you were to be like, I'm just gonna look at it, fucking box comes apart
Well,
into 100
actually, I
pieces.
started doing it from the bottom because it's easier. Like this one, whatever. I really don't care. But some of them, like the Headless Herschel, I did from the bottom because it's much easier than the
Top 5 things he tries to keep doing to Jen.
Well,
From the bottom.
from the bottom. My fucking Ghostbusters set with the marshmallows. Those are nice. But still, those have tape on them. Like the big ones or the 6 inches have the tape. Fuck that! I take the knife, I open it. I really don't care.
Not
But I
too-
had on display the 4 guys and the toasty marshmallow man. Did you see the picture Jen posted?
No.
I put the Gandalf in front of the door with the little.
Yeah, I
Post-it.
did see that actually.
See, so I do take them out. I do funny things. You're a little trying to figure me out. We didn't take it out of boxes. You're wrong. You're wrong. I had fun
No,
with
you for the most
it.
part.
I had fun with the invisible Bilbo. I literally put it like Jen's side. There's her dresser. I put it right on top of the dresser, and I'm like, look for. There's someone staring right at you, and she literally looked at him 3 times. Where
That's
is it?
not
What are
a
you
nice
talking
game
about?
to play with someone with vision problems.
That's
That's
true.
not
I
very
didn't even
nice.
think about that till now.
She can't see 3D or clear plastic.
right.
You are a
But he was right
monster.
there.
You're a monster. Why the fuck couldn't I have met Jen? Jen, I'm super chubby. Come back to the fluffy side. Guys, big weekend box office news. Fast and Furious, it's not even called that. Furious 7 dominated the opening weekend box office. It usurped the former record holder for an April opening. It was Winter Soldier, Captain America sequel, which was a fucking phenomenal film. This isn't so much, but it's the most fun I've had in the theater in at least probably a year. It's totally crazy. There's like 9 plots going on, cars driving through fucking buildings. Vin Diesel has become the Hulk strength-wise. It's dope, and there's an amazing tribute to Paul Walker at the very end. For those of you that listen to the old show, CGR Cast, or might know me, what's going on? Every ex-girlfriend that listens to this, it's really weird that you don't talk to me in real life, but listen to my podcast. I find it strange. The Fast and Furious franchise has always had a special place in my heart. I really think everyone, if you haven't seen it, if you're one of those people that are like, no, I heard it's stupid. It is fucking stupid. but you'll love it. Really start at the real beginning. The first Fast and Furious movie is a blatant ripoff of a film called Point Break, starring Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze. Holy shit, it's Fast and Furious, but on surfboards. They're bank robbers with hearts of gold. It's fucking crazy. So start there. Watch it. Then watch The Fast and the Furious, because I really still fucking enjoy it. It's just absurd. It's great. For some reason, a sandwich is really important throughout all the films. If the guy didn't buy the sandwich, it's a crazy love story. Way better than fucking Twilight. I would dare argue the greatest love story in history. And I'm not talking about Paul Walker's character and the character who goes on to be his wife. I'm quite literally talking about Paul Walker and Vin Diesel on film and outside of film. One of the greatest love stories ever is their friendship, and if they fooled around a little, I would be okay with it. I think make it canon for the films. Then there's Too Fast, Too Furious, a film I detest. I couldn't tell you if the story was any good. I couldn't tell you if it was funny. I know it has one of the worst titles ever. We were too okay with goofy titles back in the day. The second Fast and Furious movie is called Too Fast, Too Furious. That makes me want to vomit. It's so fucking hack. But a lot of people like it. My buddy Tahir, he's a huge fucking fan. I just hate that they CG the cars. It's like all the races are fucking fake. It's so dumb. Then we get brought to what a lot of people think was the franchise killer, quote unquote. I still love the shit out of the film. I watched it like 2 or 3 times while playing Grand Theft Auto the other day. That's Tokyo Drift. I think it's dope. Brand new cast. Cameo from Vin Diesel in it is the only association to the films. And also the character Han winds up becoming very important because technically Tokyo Drift happens after Fast and Furious 6. But more on that in a second. So then we go to the soft reboot. It kind of brings back, it said old parts, new car or some shit was the tagline. Brings back everyone from the first one. Vin Diesel, Michelle Rodriguez. It brings back the very fine, I forget her name, it escapes me right now, but the woman who played Vin Diesel's sister and Paul Walker's girlfriend turned eventually wife. It's amazing. Michelle Rodriguez fucking croaks in it. Then there's the next Fast and Furious movie, which simply becomes Fast 5. We add The Rock. We fucking, it's just great. I don't want to spoil anything from Fast 5 because it's epic, and a lot of people say that's really the kind of boost to the franchise. Then we get Fast and Furious 6, now Furious 7. The Rock's in it. He's badass. Vin Diesel's awesome. Again, he inherited superpowers. Go check out these flicks, man. It's going to be fucking really, really dope. Yeah. Fast and Furious. It fucking rules. Now another segment. We'll talk to Alex, me, and Gerard. We're going to sit down and we're going to talk a little nonsense.
I don't like when shit's left up. I think it's the most fucking lazy
So what?
thing.
Basically, you want to be told everything.
No, I like fucking stories.
Okay.
I don't like things that are left up to like, oh, what do you think happened?
No. There is it's a cohesive ABC.
Well, that's
but
fine.
it's,
I'm
again,
not talking about Blade Runner anymore at this point.
No, yeah, but give me an example.
Well, like, Take Me to Church, that song.
Take me to church.
That
Want
guy's
to hug a
music
fucking
video.
baby.
That guy's music video originally, I think he's changed it. But originally he was just like, yeah, it's whatever you want it to mean. Or the end of fucking when he had the fucking
See, I was hoping you'd bring that up. You're talking about Inception.
Yes.
But that is part of the story because the problem is people got fixated on something unimportant. At the end of Inception, it does not matter if he's still incepted or not. The point was he got his family back. That is the most important thing in the film.
Okay.
It says something about him. It says something of us as a
never saw
culture
it.
that we, at the end, well, you still can because we spoiled nothing. It's literally it's a prime example of what normally annoys the fuck out of me with movies. But to me, the story was never about a resolution. It's why I actually wish the Matrix trilogy ended on a more vague
Matrix
way.
Did you like Matrix then?
Where Neo died and all that.
Yeah.
Well, the first Matrix is almost like its own thing compared to the series.
Yeah.
Well, I actually did like the second one.
But that one's kind of like
it has moments.
Yeah.
But that one's kind
Third
of
one
like
too, though.
leave it
They
up
all
to
have
you. Like, is he still plugged in? Is he not? Or what's reality? And
The third, the third movie's really clear. That's actually you being smarter than
I'm
the average bear, that you were able to find a way
Yeah.
to have room for retcon. The ending to the Matrix is actually very, very closed book.
Yeah.
There was
The end of the
But I
Matrix
don't-
is this. Done.
But I
There's
don't,
there's a theory with I have to look it up and I'll bring it up later.
the Matrix.
Tomorrow, or
Who-
tell you guys later about it.
who's-
But
who
there was
said you're
there's a
invited
theory
back?
with the Matrix that like I don't remember, but it was like that they're all still in the machine and everything.
Yeah, well, the brothers Rivera take on the Matrix is a much different ending, and the way I end that film is he sacrifices himself, and then you see like beautiful like robots, like very not human, almost. I'd want them to look alienish, but very smooth, very clean, and they're in like this huge pasture, like borderline a Cabbage Patch,
Right.
Mm.
and they're in those fucking like purple pods. But instead of it being big scary machines, it's that they unplug Neo because now he can be let back into the real world. And the real world, the reason that there's always so many chosen ones is you have to go through all these tests to see if you're worthy for the new world where robots and humans truly coexist.
Yeah.
And it's perfect again.
Yeah.
It's like the whole world is
See, that's kind of like a Mass Effect ending, where you had to choose, because
some
uh,
symbology or whatever.
yeah.
it is.
symbology.
because the video game
Oh!
Mass Effect, that gave you 3 choices. It was you choose for synthetics and humans to live together, or just synthetics, or just humans.
No,
Like,
it's not just synthetics.
what was it? I
It
don't
was,
remember. It gave
um,
you a weird. It was definitely
control. It was control, destroy, or synergize.
okay. And what was each one?
So control was you take over the mind of the giant Cthulhu like robots.
Right.
And your body dies, but your mind exists within them, and you protect
Right.
the earth. Fucking awesome ending, actually.
A very interesting take on the soul,
Yeah.
because they kind of imply
The
that
second-
you're still kind of you're immortal.
Right.
Yeah.
The second one was you destroy the giant space Cthulhu's,
Which
robot
but
Cthulhus,
destroys all other synthetics.
but it destroys all other synthetic life,
including your one buddy.
including
have
your
a
like
buddy who's-
6 buddies.
yeah, like there's
Oh,
There's an
shit.
entire race of like fucking synthetics in that.
Yeah.
Or you synergize and everything becomes
One.
alive and robotic at the same time.
yeah. You kind of make like hybrid basically.
Yeah.
Everything's a hybrid. We're all together
Yeah.
at once.
And everybody's at peace.
Everybody's happy.
Well,
Everybody's happy because we're half robot.
I'm not
I
happy.
think it's awesome.
Why?
So I was in, do you know how a lot of my pissed off stories start in 7-Eleven?
Yes.
Well, this
I
one
feel
was
like
a
you may
7-Eleven
work
store.
there or live there.
At this point, the other day, yesterday, I go get my car inspected finally after a week that it should have gotten inspected, and for some reason I didn't get pulled over or a ticket, so go me. And I'm
Not good.
lazy. So anyway, so afterwards I go to 7-Eleven, I pick up a cup of coffee and taquitos. 'Cause I love those Monterey Jack taquitos.
I almost got one today.
So I'm going up to, and now Alex, I don't know if this pisses you off, but how do you get online at a 7-Eleven?
You already told the story.
No, I know,
Okay.
but how do you get online at a
How
7-Eleven?
do I get online?
Yeah.
I look to see where it's the majority of the people are, and just
But how does a
Where
line
sh-
at
if-
7-Eleven
where should the people go?
normally?
they line up along. It varies because there's different 7-Elevens, but I
Where should
line
they
up
be?
Most.
Pick
along the
goddammit.
counter.
Thank you.
Jinx.
You owe me a Coke or a Bud Light or anal. Anal. So anyway, so I start walking to go to line up like that, and this fucking fat chick
Bad pitch.
beelines straight to the fucking counter next to the other fat chick with fucking, now it's 9:15 in the morning. I have coffee. She has donuts, nacho cheese, nachos. Brings it to the counter. Goes back, grabs ice cream. Brings it to the other fucking chick.
A healthy breakfast.
Right?
Breakfast-
Cigarettes, nachos. Charlie's looking at himself, making them all sexified. So the girl hands he fucking gives her the total. And she pays with or tries to pay with an EBT card.
Ept.
An EBT card
Means I'm a cunt.
is you're on welfare. You're trying to pay for your nachos, cigarettes, all that shit on welfare.
All exactly what the welfare system
shit
is
that you
based on.
really need, right?
Yep.
So he says, we don't take EBT cards. Some 7-Elevens do. It's fucked up that
Some
people
take
can.
it for what the actual rule is. It's only supposed to be used for certain things.
It should only be used for, I think,
no.
milk.
It only
bread.
can be scanned in 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
It only works for food.
Yeah.
It's like so them not taking it is because of what she has.
Right. But he's
To my
like, well, I don't take it. I'm not taking it. Whatever. And then she's like, starts saying, well, what do you mean? Can you try it again? Can you try it again? She's like, I can't take it. She's like, well, what's going to be done with, and now they got pounds of, because you can go to the little condiments part where after you like buy a hot dog and get like ketchup or chili and cheese and all that shit, or cheese for the nachos. They have like a fucking tub of cheese that they dispersed for the fucking nachos. And it's like, well, what's going to be done with all this stuff? Is it going to get thrown out? Can I come back here? What's going to be done? Are you going to throw it out? It's like, yeah, I'm going to throw out the cheese, but everything else goes back. I'm not throwing all of it out. But and then I'm looking and I fucking made a mistake and I made eye contact and she looks at me. Yeah. And she's like, what? And I made eye contact when the guy's ringing me up and I just got paid, so I had cash on me because I needed cash to get my fucking inspection done. So I'm fucking counting 20s, finding my singles to pay for my coffee, and she looks and she's like, "Excuse me, sir. Would you mind? They're not taking."
I do mind.
And she's like, "Could you mind?" And I look at her. I was like, "Yeah." Hand him the fucking money. And she's like, "Oh, we don't need to be a dick about it."
Yes,
I was like,
do.
"Excuse me.
I
for a
legally am
second.
obligated.
But you're asking me to buy you nachos, cigarettes, ice cream, donuts because your WIC card wouldn't fucking work for it. Why don't you buy something that you fucking need clearly is not donuts and nachos and fucking cigarettes?
I got a health condition where
well,
I need them donuts.
Oh, well, excuse me. You should judge people for what? I was like, you shouldn't fucking ask people for money when you
I'm
clearly
gonna
don't
use this money
earn anything.
to fucking burn. I need to burn 20s because I need fucking poor people to die without nachos and donuts.
And I look at the guy. I was like, I'm sorry. How much was that? Because I have money. And I hand him my money. And I may or may have not called her a stupid fat bitch.
I'm shocked it was that light. I would have been like, die, whore.
I don't like you go.
All your kids different colors than you? Great. I thought so. Stupid fucking slut.
That was even wrong.
Do you want a fucking fact?
No.
There is not a poor
That's
EBT
my main reason.
abusing Mexican woman whose husband's Mexican. There's no EBT abusing black bitches that I've seen whose husbands are black. There's no EBT abusing white bitches whose fucking husband is white. And by husband, clearly I mean baby daddy, because they all fucking have them.
Yeah.
I've never seen a fucking Asian American abusing an EBT card, and those fucking kids run out like the little they're not fucking baby metal running out. No, it's some fucking gross hybrid where they have fucking squinty eyes and fucking red hair, like some god abomination like that. You fucking douchebags. How about? And I don't mean this in terms of stick to your own kind. Quite the opposite. Don't procreate.
Yeah, that's just my problem.
Fuck
like we're paying for you people to buy.
What do you mean, you people? Get out of the studio.
Oh my god, she was white. I could say it. It's fine. She's just the
who wasn't?
fattiest of people.
One was black. One was fucking yellow.
Like, don't
was
involve
Mexican.
me. Don't involve me because welfare.
Do I
can't be
mind?
accepted.
Do I mind? Yes, you fucking idiot.
Like, what do you think I'm gonna tell you? Give you a 20 so you can buy fucking more nacho cheese for your fucking fat ass?
You should have just gone full tilt. Be like, fucking give Ahmed over here a fucking blowjob. I'll give you $20. I want to watch you blow this man
oh my
for
God.
nachos and donuts.
I would have given all the money.
Guess
to
what?
watch
I'll also
that.
give you a buttered roll so you can get that taste of fucking Arabic jizz out of your mouth.
Wow. Stay to your own kind. Again, white power. Cleanse the world of the Jews.
I'm gonna cleanse my ass of this shit. It was fun.
I don't know. It just fucking annoys me.
Does it?
As it should.
Wow.
Does
I like how
it?
you're holding the mic like, does it?
I learned my lesson 2 hours into the damn recording session.
But this is why I firmly believe in
abortion.
No, well, the drug testing of welfare.
The problem is, if you drug test
And
everyone,
it was against my right.
no,
Fuck
it's not,
you.
it's not about against the right. It's that it's too expensive. The problem is what we need to be able to go to people that we suspect might be drug addicts. We should be
Yeah.
able to put them out of the
Well,
line.
there should be drug testing, but there should be random drug testing, like at a fucking job. And you know what? If every fucking state's doing that, mass production of anything becomes cheaper. So mass production of drug testing, like my uncle-in-law was telling me he works as a sand hog, in the mines and the fucking.
Oh shit, Sandhog. Well, what? What?
But that job, he could fucking walk out from the mines or whatever construction site he's in, and there could be a truck sitting right there where they do random fucking drug testing. They get the results like
Smart.
that. So I think something mass produced like that, or just like a random drug testing of someone,
Or
you can see the history of what they're using their EBT
or
cards
we
for.
let them use their EBT card for whatever.
No.
And if you use it for nacho cheese, just take it away.
Take their nacho cheese,
No
but
more
it's
nacho
nacho
cheese.
cheese. When they go there to
Exactly.
take the nacho
It's
cheese,
our cheese because I'm a goddamn taxpayer.
they're literally getting government cheese.
Only it's nachofied. Anyone deny that nacho cheese replacing regular standardized cheese is superior for everyone, the poor and the wealthy alike? Who can argue that? Are you thinking, oh no, sometimes I like a nice brie? You're a liar. You're a liar. When you get a Philly cheesesteak in the great but dirty city of Philadelphia, how the fuck do you want it? Do you want nice, good, expensive Gouda? No, fuck no. You want the canned cheese on your Philly cheesesteak. It's the fucking most important. It's at least a third of the most important part of a Philly cheesesteak. It's right there in the fucking middle. You go to Philly, you get some steak, you throw some fucking cheese on it. It's not a hard plan. So now Gerard's going to get us lost, quote unquote, like the TV show. That's no longer that good of a reference. Let's talk about a Magic Island together, all fun and shit. Magic Island, Gerard Dolan, John Rivera, Charlie Rivera, right now. 6 and 60 or 6in60 at gmail.com if you want to send me some hate mail. If you want to. Look at the fucking research I did.
I know. Look at all this shit I got.
He's got pages.
That's why we do John's shit. Whatever.
Because I fucking queued up your shit.
All right, fine.
Do you want to do a fucking radio intro like you always try to do?
No.
Like, have you ever seen a pop vinyl?
Sure.
My name is Gerard, and I like pop vinyl.
Why is he the fucking announcer for the Cubs all of a sudden?
What does that guy sound like?
Just like that, actually.
Oh, nice. Holy
Sounds
shit.
like-
I hope the mic picked up the fucking...
I want to hear John's shit now because after that, I mean, what's the deal with the pudding pops? It's so much harder to put the drugs in it to rape the little girls.
Wow.
Can you imagine if Jello pudding was just an original carrying agent for fucking his drugs?
For cyanide?
Like, we need something that the bitches love to eat.
Not so much that they love to eat, it's just what I love to eat, if you know what I mean.
You know, that might hold water. I feel like those were always sold as like, do you not want to get fat? Eat Jello. It's useless.
Well, that's what they incur. Like, Jen's dad was going for, like, I don't know, some
Why do they give it to you in hospitals?
doctor thing.
Because you're already in the bed that you could like sit you up automatically.
It's like one of the
rape
easiest
territory.
things to eat, like if you're going through a procedure or an operation. Was that my intro?
I guess.
We're recording. You
Yeah.
have to tell me when we start recording, sir.
So
I am recording.
fucking.
Fuck you.
I was at work.
Great job.
And I
Great
was
job
bored.
going from making
So I
fun of
thought
my
of
shit
a
and going into
top
an you cocksucker.
10. Whee!
Yay!
We haven't. It's been a month, and we haven't done a top 10. Hooray!
Hooray.
So we're gonna do one now.
Done.
Sorry. If I were stuck on an island and I had one of each,
What?
number 10 for me, wardrobe. Fucking nothing. Dick hanging out.
wow,
So
you're going-
basically, the scenario is you're on a plane. It's a magical plane. For some reason, it has one of everything that we have on the list. It's your favorite of everything. It's like a magic school bus, but it's a plane, and it flies. You know. and it crashes into the water, but you don't die. And then you swim
This is
to
a
an
longer
island.
intro than fucking the first 3 seasons.
This
of
is a
Lost.
longer intro than
So
the
my
time
ward-
on the island would be.
Number 10,
You're
one,
saved.
one wardrobe. Me, fucking
You
nothing.
just dick out?
Nothing. Dick out.
Aren't you worried about suntan? Like sunburn?
No. The reason why all new because I want an even tan line. I don't want fucking just all even.
Because you know you're
I
gonna
want
wind
my,
up with a
because my
6
balls
pack.
have like my dick has like a rosy hue compared to the rest of my skin.
Huh.
Does it?
I want it all to be.
Yeah, you're gonna have a
Have
nice
you not
tan.
seen a
Yeah, I
doctor?
want a nice even.
You shouldn't have a
tan.
red dick.
It's not red.
Rosy
It's
implies
not like,
red.
It's not. It's like pinkish rosy. It's not like like bright red like Superman's cape.
He means his cock is as big as that chick Rosie, you know.
What about you, John? What's your
shoots those little things across the room like Rosie O'Donnell?
nice?
Yeah.
Oh God,
Yeah.
that's a full cock she's got, dude. I put for mine. I put a. Do you guys know what a shema is?
No.
A shema is
Sounds
like,
expensive.
No, not at all. A shema is it's like the shit that you wear that you see all the Afghanis and stuff wear, and now all the U.S. Actually, the U.S.
Hipsters.
The hipsters do wear them, but they wear fake ones from.
You
like,
just can't help yourself but be more like
well.
Admar Akbar and shit.
I knocked the beard down. I mean, that should get me onto a few more planes.
Admiral Ahmad.
Um,
Ahmed?
Correct.
No. Again, literally,
Ackman.
it's the
Ackman.
traditional Middle
He's a
Eastern
Jewish.
headdress.
You're just wearing a headdress?
Shut up, asshole! You can't imagine what it is. It's the scarf I wear to play paintball.
But just that.
No, one piece that I must have doesn't mean I'm gonna be busting around naked.
No.
Otherwise,
I want the shoes.
no, like I
pantaloons.
figure you're gonna be all right. Whatever. If in this
the
imaginary
list was
circumstance,
wardrobe.
well, I thought it meant like one piece of one particular
You have
piece.
to learn how to
Okay.
read Gerard.
Okay.
He's
Yeah,
a
I
simpleton.
apologize.
Okay.
I thought it was like what's the one fucking piece
All right,
of
that's
clothing
smart.
that you'd want. That's
Well,
what
I
I
guess
thought.
that makes sense
That is
because
smart
like,
though, because if it's windy, you cover
well, I
your
guess
face.
because now
Well,
they
like,
kind of because I was on the plane.
Right.
I guess I was nude the whole time then.
Right.
On
You
the
were like,
fucking
you know,
plane.
you were smashing in the bathroom when the plane
No,
went
all
down.
right. So I was wearing
No,
clothing
because he's
on the plane,
established
and
he
then I got
only
on the
fucks
island
naked.
and I said nope, and I just shut it all up. Even tan line time.
I imagine you landing in like a business suit and
Yeah.
being like, "Fuck this, I'm lost." It's the first minute. You're like, "No one else is alive."
No restrictions.
Like there's death and destruction, flaming parts. It was like the first 5 minutes of Lost, and Gerard's like, "Clothes off." He doesn't look for water on the
Polar
plane.
bears.
He doesn't look for survivors.
Nope.
No food.
He just whips his dick out.
Nice. No,
Terrible.
but again, specifically the shema, traditional Middle Eastern headdress used for ages to protect the wearer from blowing dust, keep the sun
Oh,
off the
fucking
neck,
did some deep
head and
research.
face. You wear as a wrap for warmth on a cold desert night. I mean, it seems like
I just
seems like
handed
the right answer.
I just handed him a fucking blank list and said, "Here, write shit." I didn't even have a pen.
This
We
motherfucker.
had to use the one pen in the studio. Like, here's the thing.
John is like,
Do
it was
something. And
it was
he's like,
created
"Oh,
in
no, fuck you.
1412.
I got Wikipedia on my new little device.
I thought this was
Gerard.
gonna be graded, Gerard. If I don't get an A+ on this, I'm fucking calling shenanigans.
I got banana stickers in the back of my car that I'm handing out.
Oh,
Charlie,
sweet
what about
banana
you?
stickers. Dude,
I'm
I'm going.
naked, but in a shirt. 'Cause
My body shame. I'm gonna be bottomless with a fucking hockey jersey.
He's like rapey Kevin Smith.
Cause figure it's long enough that it will cover my dick, but a good breeze still gets to my boys.
Oh my god! You know how we were just talking about this? You know how there's like the sexy
No, but I feel
version
like- I
of
feel
everything
like it
for
was-
girls' Halloween
Yes.
costumes? Can sexy Kevin Smith for Halloween just be
Oh.
a girl in a fucking hockey
Don't
jersey?
even joke.
Oh.
Is there
That's selling
anything
point for-
sexier?
No.
I told
A
one of your
girl in a
ex-girlfriends, like, hey,
slight-
by the way, if you really want, this was
That's the
outside.
greatest gift
Do
you
you
could
remember
ever
when we
give
did
him.
The
True.
surprise thing at Applebee's for
Yeah.
Charlie.
Mhm.
Her and I were outside, and she was smoking like a chimney. What else is new?
Surprise, surprise.
And I told her, I was like, if you really want to get on my, if you really
she
want to
did that
do
too.
something for
now
my
I
best
feel
friend,
freaked out.
if you want to do something for my best friend,
You got me themed.
just
sex.
wear and I paid for it, which was the fucked up part. I told her, I was like, just wear a hockey jersey.
She did.
For some reason. And she did it. I didn't
She
know
she
that.
wore the wrong jersey though. She wore like a
Ooh.
Flyers jersey, which I hate. Fucked.
Ew.
I
That
was
works
like-
just as well.
It does.
It's
It
still
I
a jersey,
I came
though.
real hard.
Yeah.
Like it was
See, don't you?
problematic.
Who loves you, man? Who
You
loves
do.
That's well
I do.
done. That's well done.
I'm also gonna give my fucking one girl. I'm assuming the space-time continuum doesn't play a part in this. So I
Okay.
want 1990s Alicia Silverstone.
Yeah, no, it's just one girl alive
Like
and dead. don't matter.
during the filming of Clueless, on a pluck-in and take that now
Mm.
no deodorant wearing little hussy back when she was still trying.
Yeah, when she still put in any kind of effort.
She was the first girl I ever jerked off to, Alicia Silverstone.
really.
There was like a Maxim magazine you had, and she was wearing like a peachish bikini, and if you
Close
squinted,
If you
it
squint
looked like
enough.
she was naked.
Pretty naked.
And if you use like a
I also
peach
didn't
color-
use my hand because I thought that might be gay. John had Lego Technic sets, so I took one of the big wheels and I turned it inside out and used it as like a low-tech fleshlight.
Fucking
But
invented the
I
fleshlight.
didn't use like lotion or anything, so I fucking fucked up my dick for a minute.
Charlie went to the doctor with fucking tread marks on his cock.
But he
Oh,
didn't
that's
bother
awful.
to take it off.
No,
He just left it
no,
on.
Yeah.
The doctor's like, "Can I see the Lego instructions?" that
No,
told
but
you
his
how to do
dick
this?"
skin, like his ball skin, went over it, so it just looked
But
like
I
a
don't
weird,
want anyone
like a flesh-colored tire.
I don't want-
protrusion. It looked
I
like a
don't
snake,
want
like as if a
anyone-
snake was really hungry, but ate a fucking rubber tire.
I don't want anyone thinking my fucking dick width isn't fucking doing work. For the record, it was the really big back tire. I don't want you guys thinking it was the fucking pansy front one.
Oh, okay.
If you want to recreate this experiment, I have looked up the tires. They're like $12 on
Yeah, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna buy one for you. For fucking your birthday.
Thank you. This time I'll
This
put a
tire's name is Susie.
dude. It worked like gangbusters.
Ew.
That was that first nut too,
Ew.
so it was like real thick.
Check, please. That's brutal.
One girl, Gerard.
I'm going Mila Kunis.
Poor Jen. You're engaged.
Jen. Fuck Jen. It's a fantasy. I'm
Mila
going
Kunis. Mila
And
Kunis when?
you'll it doesn't really matter. When was she underage? That show.
Oh no!
No, I'm going.
The worst part
no
of this scenario.
restrictions. I create my own law on my own island.
So Mila Kunis is happy living like a queen on Gerard's Island
Yeah.
until the day she turns 19.
What was that?
And he's like,
No,
"Ground, bitch,
the
ground."
day she turns 14. Jesus.
Oh God.
Fuck me running.
No,
Goodbye,
what was that
show.
movie with those two underage kids that were naked and fucking on an island? Brooke Shields.
That was.
Blue Lagoon.
There was
yeah,
also
Blue
one
Lagoon.
with Mila
So,
Jovovich.
That's Blue Lagoon. I'm calling the island Blue Lagoon, except it's with a 30-something-year-old
Nice.
and a 12-year-old. No, I'm
God.
going. I guess Mila Kunis from Black Swan. She was pretty hot in that movie.
And
gonna
and
go with that.
very lesbian-y.
Yeah,
Sure.
very Lebanese. Going with that.
Isn't
Gianni.
she really? I'm bringing Missy, but don't beat me up yet. Here's the thing. Let me explain.
Even on a fantasy in Gerard's fucking podcast
I find
world.
it weird that
we've
that
all
your
agreed.
dick extension
Next,
goes
he's gonna
all the way
say
to
he jerks
Pennsylvania,
off to her.
where she's
Weirdo.
fucking able to monitor it.
Let's acknowledge that we've agreed.
I have this
She doesn't
picture of
listen
her
to
in
the
a
show, so there's
bikini.
no monetary or emotional or after effect benefit for me to say this.
Fair enough.
Here's the reason why. I'm already on a desert island, or just an island, and I'm this fucking connected from everything that makes me happy in real life. The last thing in the world that I need to do is develop a new goddamn relationship, learn some new bullshit politics, what's cool to talk about, what's
listen.
not. She knows when to leave me the fuck alone.
Oh,
but
fuck,
listen.
that's brilliant.
But listen.
That's my thinking.
But listen to
That's my
this.
thinking.
It's a magical airplane.
Okay.
So you could
have
drop
had
down
this
non-cunty, whoever.
relationship
Uh-huh.
for years
So the
with this
magic
girl.
airplane not only gives you the girl specifically that you request on your island,
It gives
it
her
lets
your
you
pet
rewind
peeves.
time. So you're actually getting a fembot that looks like
Yes!
Oh,
Yes!
I
but
did
she's
not.
doing. Oh, then the
Anything
Statue of
goes.
Liberty. Then
This is the ultimate fantasy.
you know those French bitches are nuts.
You know she's not wearing underwear underneath that dress.
Oh my god.
Oh,
So
fuck me.
John, a boy. Who,
Charlie.
What guy?
Charlie for exactly the same fucking reason.
John,
Charlie.
word,
Yeah,
nigga, word,
buddy.
bitch.
Sorry,
Okay.
Gerard.
Sorry, Rabbit.
Okay, you want to know who mine is? Fuck both of you. It's
I'm really a feminine guy,
It's-
so you can have sex with
so I can
someone
fuck him as well.
other than
No.
Mila Kunis.
It's Ryan. For the main because he can watch me fuck Mila Kunis.
Oh,
Fuck you,
full of
Ryan.
Spite.
Yes,
Ugh.
I will fuck her in spite.
You're lubricating your cock with
I'll
his
make
tears.
him look at me. Not even her. Just so he can see my face when
All
I
three of
bust
you are
a load
looking
on
at
her
him.
face. And then smack her across the face with it.
Oh,
that's
holy
great.
shit, that's
Ryan,
brilliant.
Yep.
Well
So
done.
you want Ryan there just to be a couple?
Just to be
Nice.
depressed
Yes.
that I included him while I'm fucking.
Would
Mila
you let
Kunis.
him have
And
like a?
would it be
No,
every time?
scraps, nothing. He gets
Nice.
nothing. He
You
watches.
lose.
But what he gets is like the weird angle where he just sees my balls.
Right.
You like
slapping
you're
against her
also
ass.
gonna sit him?
Yeah.
Which he looks at constantly because you're naked all the time in this island.
Exactly.
Oh, what a
Your
lose-lose
brown
for this
eyes just
kid.
doing work.
Yep.
Nice.
We're coming
I
back
gotta
to
take someone down with my terrible yet amazing situation.
that is beautiful and
Well done.
terrible all at once. We're gonna continue this on a future little segment.
Oh, all right.
Brilliant. That kid has some shit to work out emotionally. What the fuck? Parisi, what did you do? What Silent Generosity CD hurt Gerard so much that he's gonna just make you watch? That's crazy. But in a delightful way. I know what you guys are thinking, Charlie, it's an hour. It's an hour, and we're only at 5 segments rather, not 6. Well, that's a good point that you bring up, and thanks for realizing that my little Fast and Furious tirade was a segment. All of our segments ran long, and I didn't want to go obscenely into overtime because we try to get you out in 60 minutes every week, free for you, because of our lovely supporters like the wonderful Atomic Comics located at 895D Montauk Highway in New York 11967. Call Mac and Brianna right now at 631-772-5232, and they'll mail you all the issues of Convergence. Convergence is the big event right now in DC. Marvel's doing a big Secret Wars event, and Valiant is still kicking some ass with The Valiant. They're about to have Bloodshot Reborn. Order all that shit. They'll mail it to you, man. Mac used to do a lot of shit online. You guys could just be another example of that shit. So we're at 5 segments. We need one more. Why the fuck is it that I sit here alone and sad, abandoned by my friends, and so many bitches I used to hold dear, and yet teachers keep jerking off students? What the fuck is going on with that? So, okay, we had a whole thing about the U.S. Department of Education. It says that it puts the state of Alabama far beyond and above that of any other state when it comes to teachers fucking students. That's a statistic they had to look into. I'm moving. It's shocking, said one of the former department officials. We're seeing way too many sexual predators in our classrooms. Side note, they're all relatively okay-looking women. Ladies, go to a bar. The fuck? I'll at least have money to buy you dinner. It won't just be Doritos and a fucking hand job. Then I have to run to class. What's the matter with you? A Fox News affiliate covering the town of Odenville reported a couple weeks ago that 27-year-old 9th grade English teacher at Pinson Valley High School, Jennifer Marie Perry, is who happens to be married with no kids, although she does have 3 dogs. I think that's important. She also likes long socks. Oh, wait, she also jacked off a 17-year-old student inside a parked vehicle near school grounds. She did the equivalent of going to 7-Eleven or the pizza place, sitting in the backseat of your car and fucking real quick. Like, what are you talking about? She, according to the New Orleans Times, I got nothing. I can't pronounce it. Perry is booked with having sexual contact with a 17-year-old student at Pinson Valley High School near Brigham? I can't pronounce things today. I'm exhausted. The teacher and the students allegedly met a few miles away from campus in a parking lot and engaged in consensual sex acts inside of the vehicle, according to authorities. I'm going to go with blowjob. I'm hoping for a hand job for the little kid. Anyway, the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office found out about the alleged sexual act between Perry and a student only after the rumor mill started spinning out of control. She has since resigned from position and turned herself in to authorities. She resigned from her position for getting in all sorts of crazy positions with that 17-year-old stud. Am I right? Woo! Hack journalism. She was arrested on March 13th and has been released from county jail on bond. An investigation is pending. The investigation is really just what the fuck did that kid do to deserve it? That's what I want to know. I don't know, man. I have weird issues. I shit on Bill Cosby all the time because he's a full-on rapist, but a 17-year-old smashing his cute-ish teacher, like, that just seems like a fucking win-win. right? Should that be a crime? Are we too advanced? Are we too below? There was a time when 19, you were fucking well past your prime. You were going to die because a panther was going to eat you. Now you're smashing a cougar. It seems unequal. You know? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't understand. I do know sometimes it's easy for a teacher or an older person to convince a younger person to do something that they don't really want to do. And that's rape, that's abuse. But at what point is consensual sex a thing? When does it become okay? Again, I'm speaking out of ignorance on purpose. I want to hear what you guys have to say. 6and60@gmail.com. Or you can tweet us at 6and60, or you can Facebook us at facebook.com, the number 6, INSIXTY. Let us know what you think, because I have a pile on my little desk here of stories just like this. So we're going to talk about it a lot. Better to join in than be left in the dark. Again, my name is Charlie Rivera. We heard from Gerard Nolan, John Rivera, and Alex Gambino. Hope you enjoyed episode 9. Join us next week for episode 10, because it's a whole new episode. 6 things we talk about. Holy shit. It's amazing. To Das, motherfucker, here's more Stardust theme, because I love it and I'm obsessed. Isn't that amazing?